Like Grandma Nuns watched Timmy play Mario when he was like 5 years old. F-Zero is a different story. I do not know what brings the F-Zero guys into, like, the cultural relevance. But they do exist. They are real, and they can hurt you. Oh, come on! Is different, I think. I gotta think the easiest way to do this is just to take care of these guys from the jump. Oh, fuck off. They're guarding each other. This is the last one, I think, which probably why it's the hardest. This is tough. The meteor's going everywhere. I can get this, I'm pretty sure. I have them before. Need to lock in. We actually made it somewhere when we were... Oh, I was too late. Should have waited. What if I switch sides? It's already dealt with most of them. Alright. That's everyone, right? What the fuck? That should have been it. I feel like I just got robbed. This sucks. That's alright. We got this. Oh, I did get robbed. That last one should have been a fucking a win. There we go. Oh, Tony Hawk. You put Tony Hawk in Astro Bot. Yeah, I don't know what they do with F-Zero at this point. That's actually a good question. I'm gonna be right back. I have to take care of something real quick. I have returned. Sorry about that. Thankfully, we are going to go a little over today because I have off tomorrow and I do not have any worry about being late tonight. So I do want to try to at least wrap up the base game and then we'll do patch content next week. That was the plan. Let's do the, Oh, fuck off. Yeah, I don't... I don't generally see what F-Zero could realistically do. I guess they did that 99 game, the F-Zero Battle Royale. I don't know what I'm doing after Astro Bot, genuinely. Mostly because, like, I've got a list of things I could do. I think Phoenix Wright is out of the question at this point. Much as I do like those games, it's just too hard on my voice. So I can't do it. Alright, I think we should be close. Okay. There we go. Oh, this is Soul Bad Guy from Guilty Gear. I've actually never played a Zero Escape game. You know, it's funny. Cause I've been thinking about this, like, one of the things is that, in general, more games are fully voice acted now than they were a long time ago. And people have asked a question about why that is the case. And there is actually a very simple answer. And the answer is streamers. The answer is me. I am the answer. I am why you see more voice acting in games than there used to be. And specifically, the reason for that is that, kind of like what we saw with Phoenix Wright, when I have to fully voice act a game, where I have to fully read all of the dialogue in a game on stream. That is hell on my voice. And I am not the only streamer that has that problem. That's a very common problem with streaming games. And because streaming is so important for discoverability, if your game can't be streamed, it's much harder for people who would be interested in that stream or in that game to play it. And if they can't like read all the dialogue because it's too much for them to read like without losing their voice, they're just not gonna do it. Thus, like, it's why every game is being fully voice acted. Like, even Baldur's Gate 3, which... Baldur's Gate 3 is the number of lines that they've had to have voice actors read would make your head spin. To some degree it is, like, chat learn to read, but also... a lot... it's acknowledgement that a lot of streaming is consumed passively. Like, if you're watching all these fuck-ups I'm doing right now, you're an exception. You're an exception to the rule. For the most part, when people watch their favorite streamer on Twitch, they are watching they're often not watching it all. They're usually just like listening to it in the background, like most people do, like YouTube video essays. Oh, this must be Rez. This is Rez guy. Yeah, but like most people have video essays on in the background while they're doing other things. I am one of those people. I will listen to a Neuro Caldwell Gervais essay. I will probably not be watching the B-roll on screen as he's talking about the video game. And for most people, streaming is viewed in the same way. That's viewed like very passively, rather than being like a direct. Well, there's Buzz. Buzz the Quiz Show. But it's just like it is a fact of life for a lot of viewing, because we're always being told to be efficient with our time, and if I can like play a video game while watching a video essay, I'm being doubly efficient, which got a lot. Workplace grind culture is a lot to answer for, and that is one of those things I have to answer for. Oh, fuck off! I was in there! But since so much of our, like, idea of like, our free time should be efficient, so many people are like, well, if I can watch listen to an essay while cooking dinner, I'm being doubly efficient. I'm doing 2 things with my time, when I could be only doing 1 thing with my time. Which, in the case of, like, doing dishes, probably, since you don't need your full brain to do dishes. But in a lot of other cases, it is just this idea of, like, you need to be efficient, which ends up meaning you subject yourself to two subpar experiences when you could be fully engaged in one stellar experience. As it ends up being the case. There's quiz show buzz. But because so much of us are like taught to be efficient with our time due to streamer culture and work culture, that ends up being like the primary focus of a lot of what we do. Oh, I like this power up. So let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What? Got me. Come on. Platform's gonna be a little slower on the drop. I think I can ignore the ones, the flying ones. I gotta focus on these ground units. Oh, come on! Fuck off! That's alright, we'll get there. We'll get there. Need to get you there. There we go. We got there. We did it. We did it. Who are you? Unlucky salaryman? Sure. Whatever. I have no idea who that is. Maybe when we get the hint, I'll have an idea. But I don't know who that is. No idea who that is. Birdie Barrage. He's a martial artist. My fight. That's like a fighting game character. Ah! I had it. Let's wait for them to come over. Alrighty. Jump over. Jump over. Smooth. This one's pretty easy. Oh, I say as I make a huge fuck up. That is entirely my own fault. Huge fuck up. That was entirely my own fault. Yeah, there we go. We're not going to make that mistake second time. There we go. And we're done. Oh, okay. It's Kazama. Or it's Kazuya. It's Kazuya. Kazuya Mishima. From the Tekken series. Featuring Dante from Devil May Cry series. I think that's all of the squares. Yeah, now we just do the rest of the levels. Let's see what's missing. We have an Astro Bot and a puzzle piece. And the Astro Bot's at the end of the... Oh. That would explain much. And I think, if memory serves, the last Astro Bot we didn't get because of the secret level. Because the other one you get from finishing the mission. So we just have to finish this level, I think, and then we're good. But of course... Birdbot will tell us if we're wrong. I don't think we are. Not about that. Up we go. Hey, oh yeah, it's the Astro Bot. That's the one we're missing, is the last one. The one that's guarded by the exit. What we gotta do is finish this level and we're good. After that, challenge, I'm very confident in my ability to play this. I need to stop saying that because I haven't made a mistake immediately after boasting, and it's making me look bad. Is there like a time stop thing that I need to have, or just probably just go around him? That streamer curse is definitely actually describing that phenomenon. Okay, I need to stop rushing and just actually take my time here. What is the impact thing I'm missing? Oh, that'll solve this problem. Yeah, is that not the way of things? Check this shit out. Fuck. No, no. Actually, today's sponsor, Onyx, is Randy Pitchford. He had a very impressive performance with Magic at medieval times. And if you want to learn more about that, you should Google Randy Pitchford medieval times and see what comes up. I'm sure it'll be fantastic. But thank you, Randy, for sponsoring this podcast or this episode of New Dark Cloud Plays Astro Bot. You know, if you were a real Borderlands fan, you'd just pay the $8 and shut the fuck up. So really, it's your fault for complaining. See, for me, it's really easy, because I don't like Borderlands. So Randy Pitcher telling me to spend that money was never happening anyway. But if you pay the $80, that's on you. I can't control your finances for you. You gotta learn to make mistakes on your own. Speaking of Destiny, they apparently made a Destiny gacha, which is like. Feels like something like was lost in translation there. Like there's apparently a Destiny gacha now. It's just out there. I still can't believe someone. Surely you've heard about the Destiny 2 lawsuit. I still can't believe they were asked, or they tried to submit YouTube videos of the story from that expansion that was being accused of being plagiarized. Which Bungie plagiarism is fucking there's a deep connection there. But the judge basically said, "We're here to judge whether or not you plagiarized in your game. So I need to see the game. I can't judge it based off a YouTube video that someone else made about the game. I need to see the game." And fucking as a result of that, we now know that we already kind of figured this out, but it is now card confirmed that every time they said they were vaulting parts of Destiny, they were just deleting them. Well, according to Bungie, and massive grain of salt with Bungie at this point, anything they say should be suspect. But allegedly, the issue is not that the expansion itself is gone, but that the underlying architecture required to run it is gone. So, like, it would need to be, like, patched up to the latest version to get working, which I don't... That doesn't make sense to me. I don't buy that explanation for a second. But that is the official story. But either way, it's like, okay, all of this content that you have been quote-unquote vaulting does not exist in a playable state. It is, for all intents and purposes, functionally destroyed. And that is what, like, Bungie has been doing the past decade. It is truly impressive. I still play FF14. So I do, to some degree, enjoy the treadmill. But I enjoy a treadmill that respects my time.